So, today is Thursday, and man, snow's back. Weather's not as great as it has been, but at least it's starting to act like winter again, right? You have to wonder what's in store for you when seasons start acting funky. And this has been a funky winter. So, update. The cell phone that I found turned out, yes, it does belong to the man who went missing. So, of course, that leaves more questions than answers. So we have a truck, we have a cell phone, but the guy is still missing, still not found. So, on a side note, not even a side note, this is going to be the majority of this video. There's a woman who went missing. She was from Traverse City, and she went to the Brown Bridge Quiet Area reserve. I don't know. What's the difference between a reserve and a preserve? Anybody? That one's been bugging me. Hadn't actually heard of a reserve since I got up here. And yeah, so she goes to this area. It's her last known location. Yesterday it was announced that they did find her, but they refused to reveal her condition. So I didn't hear or read anything about a woman being put into an ambulance and taken to a local hospital, so I think we have a pretty good idea as to how they found her. And my guess is that they're trying to determine what exactly happened. And I don't know, I did my own looking, not out there but online. And this particular woman, she created a YouTube channel about 4 months ago. She made one video. That was it. It's about 5 minutes. And anyways, I'll post a link to it in the description for this one. But I was getting some red flags from it. Personally, I think she may have been dealing with some mental health issues. The video in particular, she's doing a tarot card reading, because that's always a good sign. From what I could tell, single, no kids, 37 years old, and as she's doing this card reading, the second or third card that she pulls out is the death card. Now, I don't believe in this stuff, but I do believe that when somebody is really into something like tarot or tea leaf readings or any such thing, that what ends up happening is self-fulfilling prophecy. And the other things that bug me about her video, so she goes on about, like, this is unfortunate, but with the death card there comes a rebirth, and I don't know what that means for me. It may be uncomfortable, yada yada yada. And towards the end of it, she starts talking about she wants to help the planet more, and that's like one of her big things now, and saving the environment. I have a weird and bad feeling that when it comes to the environmental movement, currently they're really pushing for everyone else to help contribute lowering the population of the planet. That's the humans themselves that are the problem. There's too many of us. And quite frankly, we need to find a way to decline the numbers, if you will. Somebody made a post about similar to this on Twitter, and Jordan Peterson got in trouble for his reply of "you first," which I thought that was grand because I've had my own thoughts about that, especially when it comes to these people complaining about oh, you people having kids, you're the problem. Okay, wow, so you just don't want to help the situation at all, do ya? And anyways, back to this missing woman. Originally, if she had not been found, I was planning on driving up there today. I don't know if I probably would have changed my mind considering the weather right now. For one, it's about well, here's the map. So yes, as you can see, where this woman went missing, I know it doesn't show the measurement on that picture, but it's 3 miles away from where Dean Barnes, the guy who I was looking for earlier this week, from where he went missing. Weird. Don't know what's up with that. Not sure if this is a common thing, but two different parks, but really, really close together. And anyway, so how did I come across this story? I sent my wife a message after I found out that the phone I found did belong to Dean. And then she replied sending me a picture of this woman that had gone missing, which was sent to her by her mother, my mother-in-law, with a message saying, I know it's not you, but it really looked like you when it first popped up. And it's true. This woman that went missing, the photos that they used looked a lot like my wife. And then she sent it to me. And of course, me being curious about stuff like this, started Googling and looking some things up. And I was like, wait a minute. And I pulled the map out, and sure enough, this other park is like literally like right next to the other one I was just at. So month and a half apart, 3 miles apart, connected, probably not. I think some people are just having some bad times and finding one-off solutions to. Okay, that pun was not intended. They're finding their own solutions to solve those problems. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. There's some other stuff going on at the moment with one of my jobs. Well, technically I guess you could say both, because I have 2 jobs, and one of them is really slow right now. I think it's that post-Christmas, oh my God, we spent too money, no, we can't get anything, economy. So that means no deliveries, there's really not anything to do. I pretty much have had the week off from that job. And my other job, Yeah, they have been writing me for, I say, 9 months now about the same ongoing issue where I just kind of look at them and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck your computer's saying, but yeah, it's full of shit. So it just seems like there's a lot of people above me who don't clearly or fully comprehend either how my shift works, what my job is, or what what actually goes on during my shift. Because I'm getting accused of a bunch of things, and not a bunch. It's like a small handful of things that they continue to say that I'm doing, and then it's like I look at my supervisors who are there, and they're just like, what is he talking about? so, um, yeah, so there's definitely a flaw in the system. Of course, the company views this computer system as perfect, it's flawless, there's no problems with it whatsoever. It's definitive proof that there's an issue with an employee, and we're just like, we have no idea what the hell he's talking about. So yeah, that's been fun. If there's one pet peeve that I have above anything, it's being accused of something that I didn't do repeatedly, over and over again, over a long extended period of time. It's kind of like you're dating that girl who's very insecure and she keeps accusing you of either diddling or oogling or googling or some other woman, and you haven't done anything. And then lo and behold, you find out eventually that that's exactly what she's been doing the whole time, and of course feels guilty. So yeah, anyways, feels a lot like that. So interesting times. In the meantime, I have been looking for other work, so who knows how that's going to pan out. Oh no, we'll have to wait and see. The job market up here isn't exactly, it's not exactly hopping. There's a lot of work when it comes to grow operations and dispensaries. Didn't ever think that was going to be a Michigan thing. I mean, it always has been, it just wasn't legal. And factory work, a ton of factory work. But I've never had any luck getting hired into any factories, considering my resume. And I don't think that's probably ever going to change. They seem to like people who are already familiar with that type of workplace environment, that type of job. And quite honestly, I don't think it's for me. One of the guys I work with, he was talking about how he worked at a couple of the local factories, and pretty much describe, he didn't say it, but it sounded like he was just describing high school for adults. Not really interested in that. I fucking hated high school. I couldn't wait to get out of high school. And not really interested in ever going back. So I think I'm SOL when it comes to that kind of job. So anyways, I am working on a few writing projects at the moment. There's one that I wrote a rough draft of recently. And I don't know. I think it's definitely something. I like it. I think it's not the most original of ideas, but you know, it has its plus and minuses about it. But anyways, waiting to hear some feedback on that, and that's about it for me. Just gonna continue wandering out in the woods for a little bit, and probably pick up the kid after that. So anyways, keep on typing.